Hey there everyone, Michael Damon here with starbeam.one. I'm going to start a new series here of feature shills where I show you some features that are new to starbeam.one. And the first one we're going to start here with is the artist workflow. If you are an artist and want to make money, well, here you go. That's the artist workflow. Let's begin. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to sign in with Twitter and then promote a profile so that it is a marketplace profile. Okay, so what I've done here is I have created a testing environment, so everything is flattened and is started from scratch. And the first thing I'm going to do is go up here to the icon here for your user account. I'm going to click on that, and that's going to take you to an authentication page. So what it's trying to do is it's trying to sign into your profile, and you're not the account that I'm in right now is not authenticated, so it wants me to authenticate. And so there are some authenticators here, and I'm going to choose Twitter. I should also mention that if you want to sell product on starbeam.one, you have to use one of these public authenticators, and they're the ones that are first listed. If you're just using it to purchase products, you can use a personal. You can use any of these actually, but personal authenticators can also be used. And these are, the difference is that the ones on top here, the public authenticators, have a public username and URL, verifiable URL, that you will be publishing your product under. And when people purchase something or are about to purchase something, they can verify that that URL does belong to you, and that is the person that they are purchasing from. Okay, so with that out of the way, I'm going to click on Twitter here. Okay, now it's going to ask me to authenticate with Twitter, right? So it's not asking me for a password. This is called OAuth 2. So I'm connecting directly to Twitter with my account. And so this is kind of the new thing now, is I'm not using usernames, or I'm not using emails, excuse me, and I'm not using passwords. I am using a identity through OAuth 2. So all those identification providers that you saw on the previous screen, that is how you connect with starbeam.one. There are no emails or passwords as primary authentication. So I'm going to go ahead and just authorize app. That's all I have to do. And that's going to connect me to Twitter. And then boom, I have created a profile. So no username, no email or password, although a username is assigned to you in starbeam.one. I didn't have to type that in, right? I just clicked and my profile was created. Takes a little bit of time here. This is a testing environment, so it's going to be a little bit of a delay. Okay. Cool. So now what we are going to do is we are now authenticated. And remember, this is that profile icon here that I clicked. So I go to the front page. We'll do this again. And now it looks different because I'm signed in. So it has all these notifications. In fact, you go on any page. This is called the HUD. This is the heads up display HUD. And you just mouse over this, and at any time it will tell you what these icons do. And you click on that and for visit your profile, and that's where we went. And the first thing you'll notice here is we have a nifty notification that asks you, do you want to sell your products with your Twitter identity? And so this is a new feature here to kind of help with the workflow. If you click dismiss or actually, if you close it right here, this will just basically hide it. And next time you refresh the page, it will show it. But if you click dismiss, it does dismiss it. If you want to find this again, you can scroll down. It's a little bit hidden. That's why I put up that notification. And it is down here in the marketplace profile. So when you visit your marketplace profile, it will promote it for you. But you don't have to worry about that now with this notification. You just click yes. And what that's going to do is it's going to take you to that profile. And here you have to promote. So it asks you, because right now, this, even though I connected with Twitter, it's just a regular profile. It's not a marketplace profile. I can't sell product with it until I promote my profile into a marketplace profile. And that's what this messaging does. It just kind of explains to you, you are going to promote your profile, and this is kind of a permanent thing, or it is a permanent thing, and you cannot undo this at present. And if you would like to continue, click promote. And so we're going to do that. And then it's going to ask you, are you sure? And then you're going to click OK, yes. And now that should, if everything goes okay, as we expect, your profile is now updated, is promoted to a marketplace profile. And how you can tell is that now you have a new icon in your HUD, your heads up display. It is a briefcase. And a briefcase means you mean business, right? So you can now get to this page at any time by clicking this briefcase in your HUD at any time. So just keep that in mind. This is kind of like your business home now. So just whenever you want to get to this page, click on that icon. Okay, next part here. Okay, so now we have promoted our profile, which is the first step. The next step is to visit that profile and publish a product. And that's going to be these steps here. We're going to visit the profile, create a new definition, and then we're going to review it. And then we're going to publish it. So to kind of keep this in mind, what starbeam.one is a publishing model. So it is, if you think about it like printing magazines or comic books or trading cards, it's a publishing model. So the whole idea here is that you issue these products through printing. And so the printing is done through these printing plates. As you look at it, just think of it as your own personal printing press, right? So these definitions are kind of like those printing plates to your personal printing press. And then what you do is you take those definitions or printing plates to your personal printing press, and then you issue products. So it works just like a printing press, and just keep that in mind as we go along here. Okay, so here we are. We are in our marketplace profile page, and how you can get to this page at any time is you go up here to your heads up display, your HUD, and you click on this briefcase. The briefcase means you mean business, and that's how you should remember that. You can always mouse over these or whatever the equivalent is for the phone, which I don't think there is one. This is kind of an advantage of using a PC is that you can mouse over these icons and see what they are at any time, and it will tell you. So this is your marketplace profile. The briefcase means you mean business, and that's this page here, and what we're viewing that page as we sit here with this demo currently. And so the first step that we're going to do is we're going to go and produce product. And so keep in mind that when we produce product, we're using a publishing system. This whole system is based on the publishing model, which means higher quantity and lower prices. And so if you can think of like publishing magazines or publishing comic books or publishing trading cards, right? They all use a publishing model, which means sending out a bunch of them and charging a very low price for them, right? And that's kind of what we're doing here. In order to do that, you have to be more like a publishing system and think of more like a publishing printing press, right? So we think about printing press. Printing press has printing plates, and these printing plates are definitions of what you would like to print. And so that's how starbeam.one is designed, is we have product definitions, and these product definitions act as printing plates to your own personal printing press. So we're going to start by creating a new definition here. And this is a product definition, and it's set to simple mode, and we're going to keep it on simple mode for the demonstration here. And it starts out with general properties, and I've got this product that I'm creating here called Hello World. And it's real simple, straightforward. And this identifier here is what is used as a kind of a vanity marker for this product for when you share it around. And we'll see about that in a future session. Right now, we're just keeping things simple. Price, $25. We're charging a quarter per product. And again, getting back to that printing press idea, when you're printing a lot of them, that's 25 cents per copy. You can think of it that way. And it's each license that is being sold is a copy technically. You can look at it that way, but it's unique and it's individually numbered. So it's not exactly a copy, but it's kind of like a super copy if you can think of it that way. And for a traditional comic book or whatnot, it's not numbered, right? It's printed just like every other copy and it looks just like every other copy, but it's not numbered, right? But these digital licenses are. So we're taking advantage of technology to do that. You can use whatever price you'd like to kind of work around that, but that's kind of what I angle here for demonstration to kind of get the ball rolling in your world. And so that we're going to charge 25 cents here. And this welcome text is for when someone purchases your product, what is the first thing they see? So after they purchase, after they give you that 25 cents, what is the message that you'd like them to see? So I just kind of do something like this. I forgot my comma here. Hello world, something really simple like that to kind of introduce them to the product. So these next properties, this cover is used for the marketplace. So whenever someone sees your product, this is what they're going to see. This is in simple mode. You can actually set another image for what is used here, but we're using a cover, which is, it actually serves, this is in simple mode, it's serving for two purposes. So it's trying to keep things simple. This is what people see for when they see it on the marketplace and after they purchase it. So I'm going to select a file here, and you can't see the window that I'm using, but rest assured that it is a file. There we go. It's going to upload, and it's going to assign it. This is the cover. So again, this is what people see when they see it on the marketplace and after they purchase it. Okay, good. Background image is after someone purchases your product, what is in the background? So remember, this is kind of a product, right? So we're publishing a product, and this product has packaging around it. So it's a little bit more than just selling an image. You're selling a product around that. So right now we're just going to select the background image for when a user purchases the product and there's an image in the background. Okay, you can see that as well. So you can click on these and see it for like a bigger version of that. Okay, so now is kind of the final step here. We're going to select the content that we're going to sell. starbeam.one supports all of these asset types. You got your basic image, you got your text file, which is a text or a markdown file as well. We've got audio. We can support an audio, MP3 or WAV file, illustrated text, which is a combo package, combo product, excuse me, and it is for an image file plus a text file. That's actually what started starbeam.one. That's what I wanted to sell, and that's what's in here. And then we support videos, which is MP4 or MKV file. And then there's a basic book, which is a PDF. For the demonstration here, we're just going to select basic image. And again, it's asking for a featured image, so we're going to go ahead and select assign. And I'm going to select that file here. You cannot see the image, but rest assured, I am selecting it here. Okay, there we go. So that's going to upload, and away we go. Okay, so now we've got all of our assets. We've got all of our properties. The next step here is we're going to review and publish. So this is our printing plate, and we're going to load that into the printing press now. Okay, so here we go. And then boom, here we go. Now we are in our printing press. It has loaded that printing plate. And we just got to kind of go through our Hello World first issuance. This is our sales identity. Remember, we signed in with Twitter. I signed in with Twitter, and there you go. Subtitle. Subtitles for like special edition. This is our first product, so that doesn't really make sense. But it's there in case you want to use that. Okay, and so now we've got our price, 25 cents. That's what we set. Yep, hello. Yep, everything looks good. This is exactly what we just saw. We're just kind of reviewing it, making sure it looks as expected. Enable beneficiaries. That is part of the advanced mode, which is not simple mode, but you can enable that. That's another topic, a little advanced. Okay, really quickly here is that in simple mode, the following occurs, is that we have these product files that are part of the product. And this is something that was added recently, and this is more of a marketing part of your product. So these product files are kind of like preview files, right? Because people don't actually see what they buy it until they purchase it, and then they can view it. So that's kind of how that works with a digital license. A digital license acts as a key that allows you to see the product that you have the license to, right? And so you can't see the file until you purchase it, and that kind of creates a problem. So, well, in order to get that, to solve that, we have product files, and part of the process here, part of simple mode now, is that it allows you or what it does automatically for you, is create a watermarked image of the image that you provided in that product definition. So here you can see the product file there, and watermarked. Yep, that looks fine. So that's part of simple mode. You don't have to worry about that. You used to have to worry about that, no longer the case. So here we go. We've got our preview image. Again, this is what people see in the marketplace before they purchase the product. So I'm going to click review here. Okay, so now what's occurring is the preview file or the preview of the product is being generated. And there we go. It's on the testing server, so it takes a little while to warm up because nothing's been warmed up like it is in production. So what we can do here is we can click preview, and this is a preview of what people are going to see. Right? So now, this is it, right? This is what people are buying, right? You got their image. This is the cover. This is the cover that you defined. And this is the background. So this is it's a fully generated website that people are buying for 25 cents. The great value, right? So we'll click open here. They kind of see the image that is the primary image. And here we go. Hello world. Okay, so now I'm going to close that and move back here to the review. This is the storefront files, kind of showing the storefront preview files, the images that are demonstrated or displayed to your users. You can upload images. You can upload audio files. So if you're selling an audio, an audio track, you can upload a preview of 10 seconds or so people have an idea. Then you can also upload marketing videos, and you can also just link in your YouTube video if you already have one. Okay, so here we go. It's asking you confirmation for price and units. We're only selling one unit. We only can sell one unit. We'll get into the publishing at a later time, but it's one unit at 25 cents, and we're going to confirm. And here we go. It's going to kick us off to the issuing inventory screen, and it's going to update us with progress. So what this does now, it's kicked off a process, and it is creating the product. So from that printing plate, it has loaded it, and it is taking that, and it's going to generate a website. It's going to create a website, and then if there's more than one, it's going to go through each and every license, and it's going to create a website for that license. So each and every license can only access that particular website that is generated. And then it's going to upload that into Azure, as we are seeing here. This is uploading it now to the cloud. So it'll be hosted in the cloud. Everything is managed and hosted by starbeam.one. You don't have to worry about managing links or any of that. We take care of all that. All you have to do is sell your product. And now it's sending out the notifications, and boom, there we go. We've got our inventory successfully created. And it gives you an option to visit the storefront or manage it. We're just going to go to the storefront and see what was created. So this is a storefront that is created for your product automatically. And it's a testing server. It's kind of struggling a little bit here. And here we go. So Hello World by Mikey. Now keep in mind here, this is the Twitter, right? So this will take you to, this is the username of the Twitter account that is publishing this product. So people can verify your identity. Remember, we connected with Twitter, and here it is. So people can click on this to make sure that it is the person that they think it is that is selling this product. And then going forward, we can have things like you are friends or followers, or this person's following you, to have greater integration to know this is the person that you intend to buy or purchase from. Okay, great. So, again, kind of getting into the first issuance here, tells you how many waves and the licenses that are involved with this. It's got the cover. It looks so awesome, right? Here we go. We got a preview file. So what exactly am I buying? Well, I'm buying this. It's watermarked, and you can see exactly what you are purchasing here. The last step, enjoy, right? So now if you want to purchase that, you can click the button and purchase the product. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Okay, that took a lot longer than I was thinking it would, but it's kind of shows you the system. Really excited about it. Hopefully that answers a lot of questions for the artists out there and get you on board. It shows you kind of the system of what we have here, a publishing system with starbeam.one to get you situated. Now, if you want to have any sort of feedback or engagement, I'm on Twitter. You can use, these are actually QR codes, and I'm actually going to have links to these as well in the description. This is going to be on YouTube, so you can have that. You can contact me on YouTube. You can also contact me on YouTube as well. There's just so many different ways of contacting me. These are QR codes. You can load that up in your QR code, or you can just use the data on there, the feedback at starbeam.one, or I'm also available in the website. There's a contact icon there in the bottom right corner, and you can get a hold of me there. Okay, great. Thank you for all your time here, and I hope you enjoy what you see, and you can use starbeam.one. Until next time, stay safe out there and stay bright. Goodbye.